Boom shakalaka, what is up, crypto love? Randall here, and today's episode we are talking about Bitcoin futures again. Oh my gosh, so exciting, it's happening again! And today with a TD Ameritrade. Now I'll get into that in a second. Before I do that, I just want to say thank you to all you guys clicking that subscribe button out there. You are making my heart sing. Thank you to everyone mashing on that like button out there. Also, guys, we have a webinar this Sunday for anyone new to Bitcoin. Also, people who want to learn how to give Bitcoin as a gift, because it is like the best gift you could possibly give someone. Go sign up for that, crypto-love.com/gift. And also, if you guys want to learn how to win a Ledger Nano S for free, I will ship it directly to you. You don't pay a thing. I'll tell you how to do that later in the episode. Now, oh yeah, one more thing before we get started. So, those of you who actually do watch the episodes every day, you might have seen me drinking from this awesome crypto love mug of truth and justice. Damn, that feels good. Now, I had mentioned that this was a little tip of the hat to one of my mentors out there, guy I respect and admire very much, and I said anybody who could name him, I would send you one of these awesome mugs absolutely free of charge. You don't pay a thing. You just receive it and drink the best coffee, tea, or whatever you want out of it for the rest of your life for free. Now, I was looking at that video today to see who had it, and man, I was looking. Where did I go? Christian! I almost thought it was you. There is a wolf mug of truth and justice. There's also a whole bunch of other stuff in truth and justice, but it's not Serial Dynasty. And apparently you guys, everybody came up with Serial Dynasty. It's not Serial Dynasty. So I'm going to give you some clues, just a couple clues, all right? This guy, he's an entrepreneur. He owns some Reaper shotguns. He owns a Picarari, which is a Ferrari, the color of Pikachu. And he's a Pokemaniac, all right? So you guys do your research. Whoever can post it down in the comments first, I am sending you a free mug. Now, let's get into what you guys all watched the episode for. Big news today. Big news. I mean, you guys know I delay looking at news and all the crypto stuff until I do my stuff in the morning, until I work out, meditate, do all that stuff. Well, when I looked today and I saw the price of Bitcoin shot up, I was like, oh, holy moly. And then I saw this news. TD Ameritrade is going to start offering those CBOE Bitcoin futures on Monday. Now, why is that exciting? Okay, CBOE already launched their futures this past Sunday, and we saw a giant flop right after they launched them. I mean, they launched them and then their whole system crashed. Why is this big? Well, this is big because TD Ameritrade is one of the biggest futures traders in the world. Maybe the biggest, I don't know. But it's huge. And what has that been doing for Bitcoin's price? It's at $19,000. And you guys yesterday who said, when I said $17,000 is still a reasonably priced Bitcoin, you didn't think I was right. Well, maybe I was right. Maybe it'll come back down. I don't exactly know. We'll get into that later, guys. Not financial advice, not a professional trader. You know, be responsible for yourself. You're all adults. Now, for those of you who don't know TD Ameritrade, it is a huge trading platform. I mean, it's basically for like people who love to gamble, who love to day trade, who love to basically lose money. 90% of day traders lose, I'll be honest. But they can do it on TD Ameritrade, and they only pay TD Ameritrade a lot of fees. I mean, that's it. And you can gamble. That's how it happens. But people are starting to bet on Bitcoin. And why? Because Bitcoin's got a lot of headlines. Let's take a look at some of those headlines. Boom! Wall Street Journal. Exchange giant set to launch Bitcoin futures. Boom! Reuters. Bitcoin futures contracts at CME and CBOE. Boom! CNBC. TD Ameritrade open Bitcoin trading futures. Now, what does all this mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. It means the Bitcoin price is going up. This is a look at the Bitcoin 4-hour candles on Bitstamp or Bitfinex. They're both kind of the same thing. Now, if we take a look here, that right there is exactly, the price jump exactly correlates with when this news came out. Crazy, right? Well, everybody's like, oh my goodness, they're going to start trading. What happened last time is the price jumped up dramatically once futures came out. And I have a feeling, okay guys, here we go. I'm just warning you, this is speculation. I'm not an expert. I just follow this stuff. I read a lot. I research a lot. I follow trends. I try and pick up on trends. Bitcoin right now has a lot of publicity. A lot of people want to get into Bitcoin. A lot of people are sitting on the sidelines right now. They're like, oh, it's so expensive. It was at $6,000 last month. Maybe it'll come back down. Everybody's waiting for the price to come down. But is it coming down? Probably not. I mean, if it did come down, I could tell you for a fact, if the price came down, if we had a 50% pullback, if Bitcoin was under $10,000, I would sell everything and put more money into Bitcoin. And I'm sure a lot of other people are with me. Now, do I think that's reasonable? Probably not. But this, guys, this is the future of technology. I mean, obviously there's some irrational stuff going on. We could have this bubble going on because you can't see it from inside the bubble. That's the problem with the bubble. You can't see it from inside. Like, to me, this is the coolest stuff I've ever seen in my life. But I'm inside the bubble. I'm aware. I completely have blinders on. Okay, and I'm just being honest with you guys. My enthusiasm, I have blinders on. I know that. I would not put money in that I'm not willing to lose. For all of you who have houses and family and children and all that stuff, depending on you, do not mortgage your house to put it into Bitcoin. But dollar cost average your way in. That extra $100 you have a month, put that in there. What do I think is going to happen? I think Bitcoin is probably going to reach the $20,000 mark, and then one of two things are going to happen. One is going to find resistance there and it's going to come down. Two, it's going to blow through there, go like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 potentially. Or the third option is just going to sit at $20,000. I mean, those are the only three options. It can either go up, go down, or stay the same. So what am I doing here? I think it's going to go up. Honestly, I think the price is going to go up because there's so much demand for it. Everybody talks about Bitcoin. And here's the crazy thing. Like, I saw this article today that eBay is considering accepting Bitcoin. At this moment, that's like the dumbest thing to do because Bitcoin is slow, expensive transactions, things like that. Like, once Lightning Network, once atomic swaps are enabled, then it'll be great. But until then, using Bitcoin on a platform like that is stupid. It's like, why doesn't Bitcoin accept gold? Because it's just not a transactional currency. It's a store of value like Bitcoin, which is what people are starting to realize, which is why Bitcoin futures are going to shoot the price up. And that's my analysis. That's my 2 cents right there. Now, guys, for what you've been waiting for, if you guys do want to be part of that webinar, make sure you head over to crypto-love.com/gift. You can sign up there, reserve your spot in the webinar. Also, guys, if you want to win a free Ledger Nano S cold storage device, all right? You don't pay a thing. You just get one of these in the mail direct from me, sent with a lot of love, and you can store all your cryptos in there. Head on over to crypto-love.com/ledger. You can enter to win, and I'll be announcing the winner this Tuesday at our late night live stream at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, for those of you who stood through this whole entire thing, listened to me just ranting and raving and talking and waving my hands just like this, thank you. You guys are my favorite. That's why I like you, because you hang around. You don't care if I do this. That's the people I want here, the people who let me do this. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. I'm excited to find out what happens with this Bitcoin futures thing. I mean, the price just keeps going up and up. It's mind-blowing. Every time the price goes up, I'm like, it can't go any higher. It's just not possible. It's not. And then it goes higher. And I'm like, holy moly. And it just keeps going up and up and up. Eventually, maybe it'll come back, but who knows? Really, who knows? So, that's it for today. That's all. That's all I've got. Thank you for hanging out. I will catch you guys next time. Love you very much. Very much. I love you very much. All right. Peace.